Hey everyone. I thought it was such a nice day, I might as well do these outside. Don't worry, computer's in the shade. Alright, so I wanted to tackle the fact that a lot of people feel that people with Asperger's have very bad motor control. Now, I don't believe this is such the case. I don't think it's that we have bad motor control. I think the problem is we can't focus and focus on the control of so many parts of our bodies at the same time. If I concentrate, I can focus and react a lot better than a lot of people I know. Like I've got very good hand-to-hand coordination, but only when I think about it, when I focus. The rest of the time, I'm just not paying attention. That's all it really is. I'm actually not actually paying attention to where my body's going. I'm thinking where I'm going. I bump into things quite often, but it's usually because I'm not really paying attention, and I don't really see the reason to pay attention because half the time you just knock into things, and that's nothing big about it. So a lot of things come down to focus for us. Our focus is really micro, not macro. So if I'm trying to do something with precision with my fingers and I'm focusing on it, I've got very good control. But I'm completely oblivious to the rest of my body. I'm just thinking of a few times when I've actually done that and uh, um, kind of bash my foot on something or just not paying attention. Be a little disastrous if you're working on a job site and you happen to almost drop a very heavy thing on yourself because you're not paying attention to where your feet are going. But because I'm aware of it, it's a lot easier to compensate and actually realize when I need to pay attention to what my body's doing. Um, well, I wanted to cover the clumsiness, but that's pretty much all I've got to say on motor skills. It's just about the focus and the attention on it. Anyway, there's another one I wanted to go with, which is also intertwined into the focus. A lot of people with Asperger's and autism tend to have a lot of trouble with basic sentence structures, but when it comes to more complex sentence structures, they don't have a problem. I think we'll wait till the train passes. That's better. Yeah, so we have a lot of trouble with simplistic conversation. How to put it? Don't have any good analogies, damn it. Well, basically, the reason I think this is why we're no good with basic sentence structure is because it's too fluid and too flexible. You can really say one thing in several different ways, and at the same time, people tend to use in jokes and other in the know kind of wording and phrases to explain or say something, which makes me get quite lost. So that's why I actually rely a lot more on complex conversation with people when I'm one on one. Like I try to keep up with the conversation when it's me and my friends, and I'm usually keep up, but a lot of the time it doesn't bother me if I do or don't. And they're so laid back they don't care. And when they want to have a serious conversation, a complicated one or in-depth one, they usually talk to me. So I believe that the more complex structures, basically the way I'm talking to you guys on these vids, this is more complicated, structured conversation. It's not, it's not as flexible and it can't flow as well, but it still gets your point across very well. I worked this out when I was about 16 when someone said to me, "You say a lot of big words, Reece. Half the time I don't know what you're talking about," and I was surprised because I thought I was the one who didn't know what everyone else was talking about. Anyway, so the complexity, um, complex structured conversation tends to have more logical and more structured kind of explanations. So usually there's only like 3 or 4 ways to explain something because it's trying to be really logical and methodical about it. And so, of course, it falls down into our category of strengths. Asperger's have always been good with logic and methodical thought. I wonder if we're the ones who invented maths. Damn it! What a stupid idea that was. Now everyone has to learn it. I didn't hate maths that much. Funnily enough, my maths actually, the way I think in maths is quite different as well. So it's not just words either. Complicated math sums I find really easy to do, but simple multiplications I find more difficult. It's a bit strange. Anyway, okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm gonna make another one soon on some more in-depth subjects. I didn't realize that I actually had pretty straightforward explanations for these two things I wanted to talk about. Alright, guys, bye.